Hey folks, it's the Red Gang back to the Crash Bandicoot 2 No Damage run. It's time to go after the final level in the game, but first we need to open it. We are currently at level 16, hanging out, and this is the room where we got the crystal initially. It was over here. So instead of going through the door and going through the level normally, we're gonna go this way, where we'll find another secret hole, which leads to a lava-filled grate area. And as you can see, there are a lot of one-ups here, as well as those spike robots. You'll have to hit the circle button quite frequently if you want to get by without getting hit. And as you can see, they do get faster the further along you go. This one is especially fast. You can't make much progress in between passes. Better safe than sorry. And there we go. And then just follow these Wumpa Fruits and you'll find the secret exit. And so we've opened level 27, Totally Fly. And we'll check that out as soon as we're done making a quick save. Yep, we are coming to the end, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so with that sorted out, let's head on in and get the final gem in the game. And so we're going to be closing things out with another darkness level similar to Night Fight. So yes, the first level of the game and the last level are both jungle levels. How about that? Watch out for these surprise rats at the beginning. They can catch you if you're not ready for them. In fact, I find that there's a lot more enemies this time around, so you really need to be alert. And you also need to be quick, because the fireflies don't seem to want to stick around for too long this time around. You may even want to consider breaking boxes that are ahead of you in advance, before you go grabbing the firefly to move forward. Aside that, yeah, pretty standard darkness fare. Get through quickly. Ugh, so much trouble around here. Okay, we've made it to the bonus room. Now this one operates a little differently. The firefly does not get collected. Instead, it just follows its own path at its own pace, and you just need to keep up with it. So the longer you wait, you're likely to be left in the darkness if you're not quick. So break these boxes quickly and try and catch up to the firefly. Or this is going to end up happening. Whew. Thankfully, that didn't go badly for me, so there we go. And let's get back to the stage. Watch out for this lizard here. It likes to position itself in a place that could get you hit quite easily, but there we go. Now here's a particularly nasty part. Well, not necessarily nasty, just a bit mean. This firefly here is going to run away quite quickly, so we need to go up into the darkness a little ways and look for more of those steel crates. There's going to be like 4 or 5 of them in this one area, so you just need to belly flop the area, just blindly looking around for these boxes. But you don't want to trek out too far because you might end up going into a hole somewhere. It's further up ahead. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's going to be right there. If you can break at least 3 of the boxes, that should be enough. But you do want to take out as many as you can so that you can leave yourself enough time in order to make it across. Oh, how about that? I found them all. Dang, I'm good. Okay, this should be the last firefly, but no room to breathe yet. Okay, no, there's another one up ahead. But we should be getting pretty close. Yes, we are. There we go. And get around, and there's the final gem of the game. So we'll have a look at Totally Fly's outtakes, and then we're going to go and see the ending. Is it? I didn't jump the right way. Run through the darkness, try and get through before your firefly runs out. Wow. I don't know what to say there. I thought I went up the middle. Guess I didn't. Glorious completion! There's gem number 42, and for one last time, the Crash Dance. And so for our 100% completion, let's have ourselves one last transmission.
You have acquired all of the gems! Incredible! Crystals are not the only means of harnessing planetary energy, right? The gems have that ability as well, and with them, I can destroy the Cortex Vortex forever! Let me warp you to my completed laser installation.
Well, if there's anybody I can trust as a doctor that once tried to kill me... Now, thinking about this aesthetically, why would Crash go and trust Brio? He is as much an enemy to Crash as Cortex is. The way I see it, anyway. Anyway, just gonna update the memory card one last time, and then we're gonna head on up and head to Brio's completed laser installation. Oh, and by the way, it's probably worth noting at this point that if you ever wanted to refight one of the bosses in the game, you just hold the triangle button as you go up this platform, and you'll fight that warp room's relative boss. Alright, so with that out of the way, onward to the end! And after very carefully stacking every gem in the game one on top of the other... Jenga, anyone?
We are ready, Crash. Would you like to do the honors?
And so the laser cuts through the Cortex Vortex like butter. Brio disappears to parts unknown, and Dr. Cortex was never taken seriously as a villain again. The end. Well, that was Crash Bandicoot 2, ladies and gentlemen. What can I say about this game that I haven't already? It's my favorite game in the series. This is the one I most frequently come back to, and if there was only one Crash game I could play from now on, it would be this one. I love it that much. It's the most fun I've had with it. I may even go as far as to say that this may be the best game on the PlayStation 1. I can't really think of one that could top this right off the top of my head, but yeah. As far as the no damage run of this game, well, playing any game for no damage is enough to make anybody say, "Uncle!" And this one was no exception to that. The thing is, Crash 2 overall is a fairly easy game, if you're just doing a casual playthrough of it, but that didn't mean it didn't have its trouble spots. See Unbearable, or Digging It. But overall, I found the game to be pretty manageable. And despite the few flaws that I see with the game, such as jumping on top of fake nitro in order to find a secret path, or jumping down a broken bridge that a bear just fell down, and even the extremely lackluster final boss that this game ends up having. Despite all this game is solid. I love it. And so, as we've come to the end of the game, Cortex's space station has gone to pieces, and as you can imagine, this is no laughing matter. Well, I guess that can only mean one thing. We've got another game coming up. But we'll have to settle that another time. So that's 2 games in the bag, but we're still quite a ways out before we're done with the Crash Bandicoot No Damage Run series. I'm going to be doing a few other videos before we move on to the next game, but hey, if you want to see some more Crash stuff while you wait, check out one of the links off to the side. And I hope you will join me next time as we begin the Crash Bandicoot Warped No Damage Run. Till then, this is the Red, see you next game.
I'm a fire in my laser!